Morena, and welcome back to the vlogs. Starting a 30-day kaupapa today, and it's one training every day, reading 10 pages of a book, eat well, take a progress pic, drink 2 liters of water, and I'm adding this 3 minutes of cold immersion, whether it's in the ice bath, having a cold shower, depending where I am, because I am going to be moving around a bit over this next month. And so that's what the 30-day kaupapa looks like. Tonight we're going to watch the bro Joey Daymond. If you've seen our episode, you can go and watch it here, check out the link. But he's got his I Hope I Make You Proud tour that he spoke about on our episode, and he's coming to Tauranga, so you're gonna go over there, support the bro, have a laugh, and then other things. And then tomorrow going back to Murupara. That's my time, going back to Murupara to the EastBay REAP, and to have the second session with them. So I'm just gonna add this all together, what we get up to today, or parts of it, going over to Joey D, and then going to bring you back into the EastBay REAP space tomorrow. Come along, I hope you enjoy the vlog. Please like, subscribe, blessings, and let's go. That was a good sit. Might go up again, head up to 90, and then just see how we go with that weight. But that felt nice. I'd actually go up one more and then drop set it down, and then just get a good pump out. Whew. Fuck. But something that I've been thinking a lot about recently is like post 75 hard, we went down to Queenstown, and then down in Queenstown we just pretty much had a blowout, and we drank pretty much the whole weekend. Eating, wasn't really bad eating, to be honest, but it's like there's a pendulum and it swings, and you're like fully healthy, and then after you've been on that journey for a while, you're always wanting to, I guess, enjoy yourself. And so when you go to enjoy yourself, the pendulum swings and you just let yourself go, and then it's always trying to come back to feeling healthy. And so what we see, and what I'm realizing within myself, is there's a happy medium and being in a space where you're healthy, making good choices, but there's also space for fun. Instead of the pendulum just swinging from side to side, it's what does it look like when it's a bit more balanced, such as we are going to go for a weekend. Can we add in the routine, such as ensuring that we're training, ensuring that we're hydrated, all of the things that we're doing anyway, but then have that space to have some fun. And then when we're here at home, having routine, but not being so restricted around things that we're eating. If we're wanting to have like a wine with our dinner or a wine down, just have it. And so it's just trying to find that happy medium, and that's what I feel lifestyle is, and that's different for each and every person. What looks right for me and Hinipani and our whānau might not be for other people. And so I think that's the thing within health journeys, success, whatever we want to try and define, we have the opportunity to define that ourselves. And so that's what we're at the moment, is what does that look like, and are we okay with that, and let's just work towards that. So that's where we're at the moment, and that's part of this 30-day kaupapa, is us just fine-tuning. But yeah, I don't know if I want to put more weight on this because it's feeling good. So I'll do one more set at this weight, and then we'll see how we go. Might go up again, might go up once, but I'm just really liking the stretch and the squeeze. Sometimes when you're just putting weight on it, you're just trying to like fully just grunt it, which has its place, but because I already went heavy over here, I don't feel like I need to go too much heavier. workout done. Got a nice little pump, feeling good. A little bit of sweat busting out. But yeah. And it's me when you just got dopamine flowing and you're, exercising and you're moving, because you just have so many awesome thoughts. You're feeling good and get a lot more clarity. And I feel when I'm doing vlogs like this, all of that comes out. But I'm thinking about this even during workouts when it's just me. You're thinking about things, you're developing those thoughts a bit more, and then all of a sudden you've got the energy to go out and action it. But yeah, I'm happy where I'm at within myself, things that I'm doing. Let's go. See you in the next scene. Bliss. Alright, kia ora whānau. We are now here in Tauranga. Got two of my mates here with me, the Sis Teeps and Sister Kerry. And we're just gonna go and see Joe Daymond. Got a stand up, I hope I make you proud tour. Here in Tauranga, we just had a main feed at this Asian joint along Tauranga Wharf, I believe. And it was very so we feeling full. We're ready for some laugh. Let's go!
That was fucking mud.
I really appreciate that he's been able to, that he's taken me to all these places. So I can do these shows in front of people like you, and I don't know why I'm getting emotional.
Let's go, brother.
So please give it up for my guy. Put your hands together for Joe Daymond.
Yeah, brother.
Let's go, and then it was, come in. And that's how I learned how to drive. You don't need to aim for that next big thing. You're perfect as you are. Your family love you as you are. If absolutely nothing changes about you, you're loved by many. So don't worry about making everyone else proud. It's time to make yourselves proud. The rest of your life is for you. I've been Joe Daymond. It's a fun hour. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you taking my family's love. I will always be grateful, and I promise to never take it for granted. Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm really good. How'd you enjoy that?
That was so good,
was
man.
good, eh?
Yeah, he's such an awesome storyteller, man.
Bloody long time to be funny, eh?
Honest, far out. Especially like adding in those deep moments and then finishing it with the laughing. Far out.
Struggle, honestly.
I reckon you'll be up there, bro. You should get up there.
Just be racism.
Che paras. Che ma, bro. Che ma paras.
Oh, he was the man.
Fuck, he was mean, bro. Just the meanest, like, freaking storytelling, eh? Got heaps out of that, bro. Everyone didn't know how to take it, eh? I was like, oh. It was packed though, too. The whole thing was packed.
He could have done a bigger thing.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah. It's like getting the story, but then bringing in stuff that he's already shared, and it's like, oh, fuck.
That's so cool.
Bliss. We have arrived here in Murupara, here to do another workshop here with EastBay REAP. As if you've watched the previous vlog, I came out here and done a workshop last week, and I've just come back here for the second session. And before I go in there, I just want to talk about, just how cool last night was. The bro Joey Daymond, he absolutely killed it. The act before him, Juani Hotene, he was absolutely a laugh as well. And, I've done a podcast with the bro Joey D, and he spoke about, a lot of things and how proud he was of this body of work that he's put together, and, he shared what
brought it on and what inspired it, but to see it actually happen and for it to come to life as it has over these weeks that he's been doing his tour, it was just like a really proud moment. And I think that's a really special thing when you hear someone say what they're doing and then they go out and do it and say that they're proud of it and they really do fulfill that side of things. It's inspiring. It's just really, really awesome. A lot of laughs, the storytelling, the craftsmanship, because comedy it's art. You know, and if you were to get up there and you're knowing your job is to make people laugh, like the amount of pressure that comes with that for anyone who perhaps isn't a comedian, I think we can appreciate, you know, the skill and the artistry that comes with being able to tell a story, being able to have punchlines and taking the crowd on a journey. And that's, you know, what I believe Joey D did, as well as, you know, Juani. He had an awesome story as well. Yeah, just a big mihi to the bro. That was their last show in Aotearoa. Now they're off over to Australia and doing an Australia tour. So if anyone who is watching this lives in Australia, I highly, highly recommend, you know, going to catch the bro or even just follow him online. He's sharing a lot of amazing stuff at the moment. So we're just going to go in there into EastBay REAP and just going to do a bit of a reflection session. What did everyone get from the last session? Have they been able to implement anything? And then we'll just see how the day goes. It's a nice day, so we might even go outside and do something. But yeah, really looking forward just to seeing everyone, how they've been getting on over the week, and just seeing what comes of the day. So let's get in there. Chet. Paras, hey.
Oops, I just finished the train.
Oh yeah, how are you? Good? That's good. And so what do we remember about this?
Yeah. The conscious.
Yep. Awareness. Yep. Yeah, well, there's the consciousness, but then there's the subconscious, and the subconscious is the thing that makes your heart beat. It's the thing that gets blood circulating. It's the thing that makes your organs go. So you might be out of consciousness, but your subconscious is still, yeah, it's still there. Yeah, and so that's what I'm just learning at the moment in this book. It's called The Power of the Subconscious. So it's the same kind of process here, eh? It's pretty much the exact same kind of cycle or pattern. So we've got thoughts, emotions, actions, outcome. Same thing happens over here. Thought is in the conscious, is the thinking. Subconscious is also a way of feeling, right? Then the actions through the body, and then we get results. Kapai? So it's the same kind of thing. When we're thinking and we have awareness and we're wanting to achieve something in life, or whether it might be, you know, some kind of result that you want to experience, goal. What I've been learning within the subconscious is that if we think about it enough, what happens is it starts to impress. So impress is sort of like, have you seen, what would it be? Oh, you know, like those super old school, you have an envelope, something goes down and then you burn it and then it seals it. That's sort of like you're impressing something. Yeah, but then it binds with something. When you impress a thought into the subconscious, it's like when you're thinking about it and then it moves into the subconscious part of the mind. They call it, when you impress something there, you then start to express. And where you express is through the body. All this to say, this all happens in the way our lives are now. What I want to encourage is you to think about what life you want to apply this to. The way I see meditation is like when your mind is focused on one thing or nothing, right? That's meditation, focusing on one thing or nothing. Because we have 10,000 thoughts running through our mind each and every day. The majority of the time, those thoughts are repeated thoughts. So you thought about them yesterday. You're thinking about the same shit that you thought about, yeah, it's the same thing. And sometimes it's even like last year. Sometimes it's even fucking more than a year ago. But sometimes it's even before we were born. So what that means is like what our parents think, we now think. And so that's why meditation is good, is because it helps you to see those thoughts, but it also helps you to introduce new thoughts. Okay? And that's how I use meditation. It's good to be still. It's good to be aware of like what's going on in your mind. But what we don't want to happen at times is, do you remember when I shared that analogy around how we have all these thoughts coming around? And instead of being the thought, we actually observe the thought. Yeah. And so that's us being able to detach from the emotion of those repeated thoughts. You know how you have that argument in your head? You're connected to it because now you're emotionally involved with it. You're not observing it, you are it. And so that's what we're learning to do in meditation, is more so this. We're becoming aware of the thoughts that we have. After we do the breath, we'll go into gratitude. Think of 2 things or think of 1 thing that you're grateful for today. Or could be think of a person that you are absolutely grateful for. Could be a grandparent, could be your child, could be whatever. Then we go back into breathing, and then the final one is, okay, now think of your tipuna mindset. What kind of answer, right? What does that version of yourself look like? How are they behaving? How do they feel? And so this is all a process of being present, of gratitude to feel good. So now we're in a heightened way of thinking and feeling. We can now access more clarity in mind. And then we come back into breathing. Okay? And so this is a form of meditation. There are others who just sit, and there's even healing ones, trauma ones, abundant ones, but this is the one that I really. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to have lunch. Any questions in regards to this? It was cool just to have...
really well, eh?
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, she opened up way more this time than what she did the last time. It's just that thing though, the more you sort of like are present in front of them, the more trust there is to open up, so...
I mean, thank you so much for coming out and...
Nā, kei te pai.
Nā mihi kia koe me tō whānau.
Nā, tēnā koe Atamira, thank you so much, we'll be in touch. Alright, that is that done. He te whānau. Workshop's done in Murupara. It was a cool little intimate rōpū here, and we just went through a lot of mindset things, goal setting things, introduced them to meditation. First time all of them done meditation, and the feedback that came back from that was great. And just being able to provide something new that can support them with where they are, which is always the intention. But as I've shared with them, and if there are clips within this vlog, that is me sharing certain things. Knowledge is useless if you don't action it, and it's through the integration process of knowledge being able to be embodied and then practice is when we can actually measure the shift in our lives based on what it is that we've learnt. And that's the whole process of wānanga, is being able to share, it's being able to contribute, receive and learn, to digest, to implement, and then to see how those shifts can play out in the lives that we all have. And so thank you for being here in this vlog. Please like, please subscribe, as all of that really does help the growth of this channel, which then can lead to me getting guests on the show, and even just for me to be able to continue to do what I do, and a way for me to be able to support my family and my own keen interest to be in this space. So on that note, if you're interested in anything that I have been sharing around growth, around development, please check out the link, Seeds of Self. Come and join the online community, the #1 Māori community for growth-minded individuals who are ready to make changes in their lives. I'd love to see you in that group. But for now, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next vlog. Let's go.